everyone, this is Miss Sitaram from Sparkling Memories once again, bringing another broadcasting. Today we're going to talk about pregnancy. Yes, the different signs that, oops, having a baby. If you see me looking down, I'm actually looking at my little notes because I like to keep notes before I actually get into it because I don't want to skip out anything. One of the first signs you notice that your cycle didn't come on time, which means, say for instance, you have a cycle come on the 5th and it's the 15th. You might be pregnant. Another, mood swings. One day you're good, next day is like, ooh, don't bother me, don't come here. Mood swings, another sign. Cravings. Cravings can be anything. It could be things that you normally won't have, like pickles, milk, and you're lactose intolerant, and all of a sudden you want cheese. Another sign you might be pregnant. Another sign would be your boobs. If your boobs start to get tender, then you might want to check that out. Make sure you don't have a lump because, you know, that's how you know if you have breast cancer or something else going on in that section. So you might want to check that out. Another sign that you could be would be always going to the bathroom. Like you out and you have to go to the bathroom and it's like more frequently than usual. Signs you're pregnant, right? Now, another obvious sign is you tend to be very tired. It's like, oh, not today. Yes, fatigue, another sign. And this one's kind of gross, but constipated. When you got to go number 2. Yes, are you all backed up and you can't really go? That's another sign. Another sign would be when you get up and you're having these headaches. I don't mean like migraines, but you have these headaches and it's consistent. Like one day you have a headache and then the other day you have a headache and it's consistent with a headache. And you're not a person that normally takes Advil, Aleve, or Tylenol, or any kind of things for a headache, then maybe the chances are you just might be pregnant. Another sign that you might be pregnant is when you actually go to the bathroom and the color of your liquid discharge from your vagina is different and it's kind of like paste and white like, then those are signs that, yeah, you probably have your ovulation stuff going on. Chances are you just might be pregnant. Now, with pregnancy comes along so many different ways. You can be pregnant, you could be someone who's not feeling well, it could be you just irritable. When you have that bloating feel, like, yeah, you can run a little bit extra weight, that's another sign. That can also happen with your boobs, you know. Another sign that you could be is when you actually get into a point that every smell, I'm talking about, you like your lay shrimp, you like your lay crab, fish, all those things, all of a sudden it's like, ooh, you want to bring it back up, and every scent is very sensitive. That's another sign. Let me see if I can get this thing to work the way I want it to. Only technical difficulties. Another sign that you can tell is when you actually out and you're thirsty. That's another thing. Because you have some people who drink a lot of juice and a lot of Gatorade, Powerade, sports drinks, anything to that extent, and sodas and stuff, and you find yourself drinking a lot more water, that might be another sign. Now, signs of pregnancy, it doesn't always have to be that you're pregnant. It could be any other things. But one thing you want to do is for sure is take a test. I'm talking about them cheap places where you go to the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and have a pregnancy test. You could take those. Ain't no problem. No, take them, get them overweight, see if it's all good. Another thing, blood tests. You go to the GYN or a regular general doctor or practitioner, and then you actually go and get a blood test or a urine test, then you can tell. Another thing, if you're going to your regular physician, and say for instance you're going to do a pap smear, you might want to see exactly what's going on down there. But a lot of times when you do a mammogram, that's for your boobs, that's not necessary for your pregnancy. If you go to a doctor, you want to know if you're pregnant, just ask the doctor if they could do some type of testing to see exactly where your levels are. If you go too early though, you have to keep this in mind. If you go too early, there are no signs of you being pregnant. That'll mean next week you can go ahead and check. Because the thing is, when people get pregnant, Sometimes you could have signs as early as 1 week after becoming pregnant. Some people, it takes a little longer. Like, have you ever seen a show? It says, I can't believe I'm pregnant, or I didn't know I was pregnant. That's why. You get some people who are naturally thick and they gain weight and they just think it's a little bloating, a little here and there, and then it's pregnancy. I mean, not all the time you can feel your sack and all that kind of stuff. I've heard women say they know from time they know that they're pregnant. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying it could. Now, everybody else, pregnancy is different. Whether you have a male, a female, twins, triplets, everybody's body is different. So if you see something in your body that's a little bit different, then chances are there's something else going on with your body. Now, what you don't want to mistake pregnancy for is you being sick, because you could probably have the flu and not be pregnant at all, girl. It's just stress, and stress got another thing that could actually stop your cycle from coming when it's supposed to. So it can't always be, yeah, just because my boobs tender, then that's what's going on. Sometimes it could be cramping. You start cramping in terms of your tummy area, or when you get up in the morning, that's another sign. Now, morning sickness, of course, everyone know that's pretty common. You go someplace and then all of a sudden you don't want to eat. A lot of time when people have first signs of pregnancy is they tend to eat not as much food as they did before. You have some people who, as they get pregnant, they can't really eat food like that, and they got to eat crackers and ginger ale. You have other people that eat regular and everything all kosher. It all depends on the person and how their body reacts to them. Now, to be healthy in pregnancies, there's several different things you can do, from getting a GYN, going to a general doctor, and speaking to someone, because you want to make sure your baby is in the best health ever. But what we're talking about are signs of pregnancies. Another one I would say is when you actually get to a point where your sleep is different. You know, like some people tend to sleep on the stomach and other people sleep on the side, and they'll go back and forth, and then one night you just go sleep like all through the time. It's like 8 hours and you don't sleep, knock out. Then yes, you probably might be, especially if you're a person who don't take nap during the day and you take a nap during the day, girl, you might be knocked up. As people like to say, breed, pregnancy, baby, bundle of joy. Let's put it that way. Another sign that you can actually tell is actually when you actually get up and you notice your hairline doing a little thin going back, and it receding, and you don't know what's going on. That's another sign, because I've seen young ladies, they get pregnant and then the hairline is going whoo, gone back. Yes, that's another sign. Another sign is you breaking out. I'm talking about black spots, bold, pimple, and your body getting mold on your back, and it's like all over the place. When you start breaking out and you freaking out, go to see the dermatologist. And then you could go to a general practitioner or the general doctor and see what's going on with your skin, because dermatologists, these were your skin. So that's another sign. You gotta really check out these things and then see exactly what it is going on with your body. Now, another sign that you could actually tell is when you start to get that black line on your tummy and they're going like straight up, and as you get progressive in your pregnancy, it actually starts to get darker. That's another sign that you're pregnant. If you slim and you are number 1 and 2 and your body looking like a lip pudge going on, and you know you're doing the do, you might be pregnant. When it comes to pregnancy, pregnancy could be any age. You could be, as long as you ovulating and you have a cycle and you could produce eggs, you could get pregnant. Point blank, period. Different signs of pregnancy could be various different things depending on the person. Today's broadcasting being brought to you by Signs of Pregnancy. This is Miss Sitaram. So next time, I'm from Sparkling Memories. Bye-bye.